AUTOSAR. AUTOSAR. Virtual Functional Bus. Components. Composition. The purpose of an AUTOSAR composition is to allow the encapsulation of specific functionality, by aggregating existing software components. It is important to understand that while compositions allow to abstract the system, they are solely an architectural element for the implementation of model scalability. They simply group existing software components and thereby take away complexity when viewing or designing logical software architecture. Therefore, the definition of compositions has no effect on how software components interact with the virtual functional bus. Compositions do not add any new functionality to what is already provided by the software components they aggregate. Since a composition is also a software component, it can aggregate both atomic software components and compositions. That implicates that the application software of an entire vehicle eventually is represented by one composition. Note that by being a software component, a composition also exposes ports to the outside world. However, the ports are only delegated and do not play the same role as ports attached to atomic software components. By creating ports on the surface of a specific composition, it is explicitly decided whether the contents of an inner port contained in the composition is exposed to the outside world. But, AUTOSAR recommends that compositions' software components do not have service ports. That is because compositions are not realized or implemented, their sole purpose is to structure the software system. Only at the implementation phase, it can be decided what services a software component needs. During development those can change, so it wouldn't make sense to carry those ports all the way up the compositions. If you want to learn more about AUTOSAR and other interesting topics, go to embeddedacademy.com.